The huge 2018 World Cup Group G clash between England and Belgium will be broadcast on NBCSN this Thursday at 2 p.m. More latest 2018 World Cup news, with 35 Premier League players from the 2017-18 campaign playing for either England or Belgium during the World Cup. There will be plenty of familiar faces on show. Below are more details on the broadcast, which will be aired in Spanish and will begin at 1:30 p.m. Click here for live and on-demand coverage of the World Cup online and via the NBC Sports app. NBCSN, the exclusive U.S. cable TV home of the Premier League, will simulcast in Spanish the FIFA World Cup match between England and Belgium this Thursday, June 28, with live coverage beginning at 1:30 p.m. ET from Kaliningrad Stadium in Kaliningrad. The teams feature 35 players from last season's Premier League between them, including the entire England roster, and are playing for the top spot in Group G as they both have 2 victories in 2 matches. The match, the final game in the group stage for each team, will be simulcast in Spanish from Telemundo, the exclusive Spanish-language home of 2018 FIFA World Cup Russia. The match will also be live-streamed in Spanish on TelemundoDeportes.com and via the Telemundo Deportes en Vivo and NBC Sports apps. Sami Sadovnik calls England-Belgium on Telemundo and NBCSN, joined by Eduardo Biscayart and Diego Forlan. Among the Premier League stars on the national team rosters for this match are 4 of last season's top 6 goal scorers: England captain Harry Kane, Tottenham, second with 30 goals, and compatriots Jamie Vardy, Leicester City, fourth with 20 goals, and Raheem Sterling, Manchester City, fifth with 18 goals, and Belgium's Romelu Lukaku, Manchester United, sixth with 16 goals. In addition, Belgium's Kevin De Bruyne, Manchester City, led the Premier League last season with 16 assists. On Saturday, Lukaku recorded a pair of goals for the second consecutive game, both Belgium victories, to become the first player to score multiple goals in consecutive World Cup matches since Argentina's Diego Maradona in 1986. One day later, England's Kane scored a hat-trick, adding to his 2 goals in England's opener, and leads the World Cup with 5 goals. Follow at JPW_NBC Sports. Atlanta United is one of only 2 MLS sides averaging 2 points per game this season, but their path toward maintaining that impressive figure just got a lot more difficult. Darlington Nagbe is set to miss 2 to 3 months with a groin injury. More, Rojo, Messi react to win, while Nagbe, 27, has only managed a single assist for the Five Stripes. The American midfielder has played more minutes than any teammate outside of Miguel Almiron and Michael Parkhurst. Atlanta United has made a signing in the center of the park, with Tata Martino's bunch adding Argentine 23-year-old Eric Remedy from Banfield. The injury could also cost him the opportunity to impress a new USMNT coach when the Yanks return to the pitch for September matches against Brazil and Mexico. Follow at Nicolas Mendola. Neymar did not cover himself in glory when he dove to earn a penalty despite the presence of a tool designed to overturn instances just like it. The Brazilian captain returned from injury in time for the tournament, but has yet to find his peak form despite a goal at the end of a 2-0 defeat of Costa Rica. More, Rojo, Messi react to win. Coach Tite isn't worried about his megastar, and says folks should take a deep breath and consider that maybe the recuperating superstar is just hitting his stride ahead of the third group game, against Serbia on Wednesday. From the BBC, this is an evolution. If you look at the heat map of his last 2 games, it has increased considerably. Maybe he will be at the top of his game in the next match. We shouldn't place the whole responsibility on his shoulders. Perhaps goals in his first 2 friendlies since returning from his broken foot put our expectations too high, but Neymar was certainly a force in the win over Costa Rica. He'll be needed against a very strong Serbian dark horse at 2 p.m. Eastern Time Wednesday. Follow at Nicolas Mendola. Diego Maradona was one of the stars of Tuesday's World Cup match between Argentina and Nigeria, and no, you didn't miss a story about the 57-year-old coming out of retirement. Maradona was captured on camera doing everything from sleeping to dancing with a Nigerian fan to flipping a pair of birds to hecklers while seemingly mouthing an offensive slur after Argentina took a 2-1 lead. More, Rojo, Messi react to win, and while all that goes from questionable to entertaining and back depending on the instance in question, what occurred after the game was nothing short of concerning. Video of Maradona needing help to get up the stairs in his corporate suite raised concerns, and reports followed of a possible hospitalization. The Independent reports that the Argentine legend was treated by paramedics and transported to a local hospital, but is stable and will fly back to Moscow. Follow at Nicolas Mendola. In the 5th episode of Layla's occasionally unbiased football show, Iranians party outside of the Portugal team hotel prior to their match, Mohamed Salah's international retirement, and more. Live World Cup scores. There will be plenty more to come over the next few weeks, with the show coming via the Men in Blazers. Click play on the video above to watch the first episode in full. Follow at Nicolas Mendola.